Okay. Well,
Imagine your home totally organized with closets by design.
oh, I got the Bible open. I got everything. Okay. Okay. So, name of the. What's your name, Grandma?
Muriel Jean Williams,
Which. Okay. Well, I would ask what's your relationship to me, but I already called you Grandma, so.
granddaughter.
When and where were you born?
I was born in the city of Detroit at what was the name of my hospital? I can't even think of the name of my hospital. Martin Place. It was called Martin Place
Well,
Hospital.
okay. You was born at Martin Place in Detroit. Let me see. In Detroit. And then when, Grandma? When were you born?
Huh?
When were you born?
Uh, July 17th, 1959.
I knew your birthday. I was just asking for the record. Now the next thing is say, tell me a little about the family you grew up in.
Well, first of all, we was a loving family, and it was like six of us, and basically my mama worked and you know did what she had to do. She worked at a nursing home and did what she had to do to survive because she did it by herself.
Okay.
And there was six of us, so I basically had to learn everything to take care of my sisters and brothers. I learned how to cook, sew, clean, wash, um, just about do everything. Do hair, braid hair. 'Cause my mama had to work. She had to work 24/7 to keep a roof over our head. And we get it. I make sure they do their work. They get in and do their work, and then I take myself to school.
So six children and just your mom.
Yeah, my dad had left us. He started messing around with somebody else, so he ended up having kids somewhere else. So she had to do it on her own.
Okay. Okay. How do you define family?
Well, I define family. Um, well, we basically sit down, we eat together, we talk together, we talk out our issues. Um, we learn how to love on each other. We learn how to forgive but not forget. Um, and we basically, just like one big happy family. We go with the good with the bad, and we learn how to care for others.
Okay.
Because everybody have feelings.
Okay. And what are the most important family values?
Well, learning how to get along and value other people's feelings, and being respectable to everyone, and teaching the little ones how to respect their elders.
so? How?
Yes, yes, yes. Because they teach you how to love and how to iron out problems and take your issues to God and let Him help you work it out because you got Him at all times, 365 days out of the whole year. He right there by your side.
And in Tennessee, our Victor Oquendo on the scene of a massive cleanup. We're just north of Nashville in Springfield, Tennessee. Down trees all over this property. Some of them crushing these cars behind me.
What are the most important values to you?
Right through it.
Learning how to get along and value other people's feelings.
Hey, David, the Northeast now braces for a stormy night.
And get together with family.
Flight cancellations with travel attacks continuing through tomorrow, David.
Because I love my family, all my family, regardless of whether you're right or wrong. I don't know if they love me now, but I love them.
Shoot, I love you, Granny.
Thank you.
And forget who don't.
Right.
Okay. Is there a historical event that has had an impact on your life? What was it and how has it impacted you?
No, not really.
I mean, you was born in 1959. It's a couple events you lived through, like Martin Luther King dying, but I don't think you was old enough to care.
Well, I heard about him. I felt sad about it because he didn't have to go down like that because he's trying to help out the people, and yeah, I knew about it.
And then it was like 9/11, but that was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when President Obama got elected.
Right.
So
he's trying to get back in there.
He can't. He didn't serve 2 terms.
Yeah, he's trying to give it over to his partner and let his partner get elected and turn it into him. So he can have an extra term. That's crazy.
Okay, Granny. So is there a historical event or a public event that happened that you just remember that maybe it affected the black community, maybe it affected
I know one time we had a birthday picnic on the side of my house when I stayed over on 30th, and somehow something broke out amongst the family, and everybody got to fighting, and one person got hurt. And ever since then, there's been like a wedge between the two families, which is us and my cousin. It was like like a grudge thing, you know.
Shoot,
I
that's
ain't.
like a
Yeah.
that's like a family feud. That's like Romeo and Juliet. Their family was beefing.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, we're doing an interview. That's why I need to send you in there. Hi. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, Granny. I'm a historical event. Okay, not within the family, but something like that you would catch on the news that you like, dang, that's crazy. Like,
All these killings of these kids and things. Molesting these kids. I hate people that's like that. Harming these kids. These kids ain't did nothing to you.
what confuses you about my generation or other generations? It could be my mama generation.
Well, I notice all the generations, everybody is coming up different. They have their different flaws, their different ways, different different things to how the way they're gonna do things for their kid, for their kids. Everybody got something different. Different ways of doing raising your kids, taking care of your kids, just being in the family in general, just being around and knowing what to say and what to do.
All right, we on question 11 out of 12.
Dang.
Could you give me a piece of advice about life, family, or etc.? What do you wish you had known when you were my age? I'm 23 now, Granny. You know my birthday just passed.
23. Wow.
I know.
I'm getting old then, huh?
You a great grandma now, thanks to Quinn.
Yeah. Ain't that something? Uh, well, only thing I can say is that you becoming a young adult, keep your head up, stay in the books, learn everything you need to learn, do everything you need to do for you, because it's only for you, and respect your elders, and just keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Grandma.
You're welcome.
Is there something else you think I should know and or take to heart?
Sometimes, you got to value other people's feelings like they supposed to value yours. It's supposed to go both ways. You know, it's all about that respect. In other words, don't hurt my feelings, and I can hurt you, and you can't hurt mine. Don't hurt my feelings, and then I can hurt yours too. But meanwhile, don't get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you did the same thing.
So lead with respect.
Yeah. My mother always told me that shit.
Meanwhile, David, back in D.C., the FAA is trying to understand how its controllers allowed those two planes to get so close, especially just two after that big crash. Yeah, a lot of questions. The same airport all over again. Gio, thank you.
Okay, that was good. That was a good interview, Grandma.
I mean, help me clean this up.
Oh yeah.
You got something.
I can't even hear.
All of them.
Go help her clean up. Put the toys down and come sit down.